Hello and welcome. I'm thankful to have you with me for this gratefulness meditation, this gratitude meditation that we're going to do together for a short time. Uh, the gratitude meditation is a traditional meditation. It's probably been done as long as meditation has been done. And the wisdom teachers think of the gratitude meditation as a powerful meditation. It has different kinds of powers some of which I'll describe. One of them is it gratitude meditation helps us make friends with forgiveness and generosity. And part of the way that works is it is very hard to just set aside anger and resentment because they're persistent, and it is very hard just to move to forgive. But when we experience gratitude and place our attention on gratitude and intention, gratitude comes forward and anger and resentment swing into the background, where it becomes easier to approach them with forgiveness and easier to approach the world with generosity. So those are some of the powers of the gratefulness, gratitude meditation. Sometimes people, and Nelson Mandela said that when you carry your anger and resentment with you, it's like filling your body with toxins and hoping they kill your enemy. And so we wouldn't want to do that. And Thich Nhat Hanh, who is speaking kind of lightheartedly to people who might be worried about, will I think of something to be grateful for? His remarks were, he called it sometimes the no toothache meditation. So you could be grateful you have no toothache, or no migraine, or don't have a broken leg. And in the event that you have a toothache or a migraine or a broken leg, you can be grateful you don't have all three. So that's what he thought. Meister Eckhart, the 13th century German mystic, is famous for having said, if you don't say any other prayer, then thank you. That would be enough. And that's also enough for a gratitude meditation. You can say, thank you. And if you can't think of the next thing to say, you can say, thank you. So let us begin. Would you put your body in a comfortable position? Allow yourself to relax and allow your eyes to close. And I will ring the bell twice to start our meditation. And I will ring the bell once gently at the end to conclude our meditation. And we always start with 3 deep breaths. So if you've put your body in a comfortable position and allowed yourself to relax and allowed your eyes to close, then let's move to our 3 deep breaths to anchor ourselves to our body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lingering breath out. And as you do these breaths, allow your body to relax a little further with each breath. Deep breath in. Lingering breath out. And deep breath in. And lingering breath out. And to start our gratitude, we're gonna linger with our breathing for a moment. You can you can notice your breathing by noticing the air going past the inside of your nostrils, and by noticing how you fill your chest around your heart. And notice those 2 things for a moment, the breath going through your nostrils and the air filling your chest around your heart. And I want us to realize that these are experiences that we share with all the creatures on the planet, the breath and the heartbeat. And so when we focus on those in a way of gratitude, we in a way connect to all the creatures. And these, of course, are also the key to our physical life. And so let us be grateful for our breath and our heartbeat and for the miracle gift of this life for a moment. And let's let that gratitude flow out to the universe as appreciation. And now let's invite into our attention and intention thoughts about the earth. It is never wrong and never excessive to express gratitude to the earth. The earth is the provider of all that we are and all that we need. The earth is our source. The earth provides the food and the air and the water that we need to survive. And the earth provides the spirit and the beauty of the creatures and the plants and the minerals around us. So Mother Earth is our direct link to the mother of everything. And let's pause and remind ourselves to be grateful to the earth for a moment. And in this meditation, we are thinking not to extend a passing thought to something, but to give it our attention and the intention of our gratitude. And so think of anything about Mother Earth, the air, the sky, a flower can be small or big, and be joyful in being grateful for that for a moment. And now send that gratitude out as appreciation into the universe. And now I would like you to think of something in your personal life, something or someone who you would like to be grateful for. It helps if you can focus on what you are grateful for from that something or that someone. And it helps if you can visualize what that is. And let's pause in the joy of being grateful to that someone or something for a few moments. And now let's send that gratitude out into the universe as appreciation. And for our last stop and step in our gratitude experience, I'd like us to project our gratitude into the future. And I'd like you to think of something that you could do for yourself in the next day or two, sometime soon. It can be a small thing. Maybe you could go to bed early and read that book that's on your bedside table. Or maybe you could spend another 10 minutes, an extra 10 minutes with your cup of coffee or your cup of tea. Or maybe you could take a walk. Or maybe you could phone a friend. It can be something small that might make you happy and that you could do for yourself. And I'd like you to plan when you do that to be grateful. And so I'd like us to focus on something that we could do for ourselves in the next day or two. Choose a something. And let's focus on the joy of that something for a few moments. And now I'd like you to send that gratitude out into the universe as appreciation. And I'd like to offer a few closing thoughts about the gratitude meditation, that thoughts that come to us from the great wisdom teachers. The great wisdom teachers know that gratitude awakens our true self, what is called in mindfulness our true self, our deepest self, the self that knows our heart and that is connected most intimately to the universe. And so gratitude awakens our true self, and our true self is always grateful. Our true self understands deeply the beauty of the gift of life, and it never forgets. Only our surface self sometimes forgets. And there is also a loop created between the true self and the universe when we are grateful. When we express our gratitude to the universe, we are given in return grace. And that grace comes with additional gifts that we can also be grateful for. So we acquire additional gifts in our gratitude. It's sometimes called the pathway to abundance, the gratitude meditation. Certainly it is the pathway to being aware of our abundance. And so that's the closing message from our wisdom teachers. And now let's move to close our gratitude experience with our 3 breaths. Deep breath in, lingering breath out. Deep breath in, and lingering breath out. And now our deepest breath so far. And a lingering breath out, let it all out. And now, when you're ready, in your own time, you can open your eyes. And you can see the gratitude image that I put on the screen for us. And so I want to thank you for being with me today for this gratitude meditation. I'm thankful to be with you. And please try to remember to do the happy experience for yourself in the next couple of days and remind yourself to be grateful for it. It would be a good practice to remind yourself to be grateful for Earth by touching a tree or pausing a few extra moments with a flower or a bird. And these are ways also to begin to experience the abundance. And I wish that for you. Thank you again for being with me for this gratitude meditation.